Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel and thanks for logging on. If you enjoy these videos, do me a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here at Watchbox Reviews. I would really appreciate it and I promise to update daily. If you love this watch, you can see it and you can purchase it on our website, thewatchbox.com. And today we are discussing the IWC Pilot's Watch Chronograph 3706-03, 39mm in stainless steel. Is part of a model family that stretched from 1994 to 2005, the original IWC Pilot's Watch Chronograph. Its 39mm stainless steel case seems just about perfect by 2019 standards, proving that everything that was once fashionable becomes so again. That said, there's something timeless about the appeal of this watch that would play in any era, and on my 16cm circumference wrist, I think I know what it is. 48mm lug-to-lug is just about perfect, and far better than the almost unwearable spans, wingspans if you will, of the current generation of IWC Pilot watches. The watch is reasonable in thickness at 14.6mm. Considering what's inside, I find that to be acceptable, and the spacing between the lugs is standard 20mm, so you can easily throw the watch on an OEM or aftermarket strap, as the 20mm size is universal. The strap that's fit is an IWC factory model. As you can see, it is a brand new IWC factory strap, black calfskin on the bottom, medium rectangular scale alligator leather on the top, semi-gloss black, a folded edge and a monotone stitch, a simple IWC faceted satin and polished pin buckle for easy adjustability, and a case band that is principally of satin finish to reduce glare, as this is a utilitarian timepiece. At face value, IWC does a good job of making a relatively simple, legible, and glare-resistant watch. You can see there's a little bit of a transitional bevel and polish on the edge of the lugs, and then the rest of the case, with the exception of the crown and chronograph pushers, is a matte silver. There is a little bit of an inwardly stepped gap between the case flank and the bezel, designed to create some visual nuance and break up the massive metal when viewed in profile. Now the dial, as with the watch, is all of a matte finish to reduce glare. Simple instrument-style calibrations inspired by analog instruments on a 20th century aircraft flight deck. You could see it has a little bit of that instrument watch and at the same time clear lineage, tracing it directly to the IWC Mark series of Pilot's watches. This was the first pure IWC Pilot's chrono available to the public back in '94, following the Doppel that preceded it by one model year. The timepiece features a combination of a day and a date, making it remarkably practical even if you're not an aviator, or in the lingua franca of IWC, a Flieger. Now you will appreciate the fact that the dial is easy to read day or night, and the watch features all of the underlying functionality of the Valjoux 7750 that IWC reworked as caliber 7922. And IWC did rework the calibers. Before ETA cut off the delivery of abauche or knockdown kits, IWC would often replace the barrel, the spring, the train, the regulator, even the balance, highly modifying the movements as they arrived from ETA and then regulating them in-house. And this watch is emblematic of that era. 25 joules automatic winding, 44-hour power reserve, 28,800 vibration per hour beat rate. You have both the stop seconds and the double quick set system for the date as well as the day. Now the timepiece, featuring a cam lateral clutch chronograph mechanism courtesy of the underlying 7750 that is tank tough, well nigh indestructible, unidirectional winding, and thus very efficient. Though you can't see it, there's a good reason. Underneath this caseback, a soft iron inner cage, much like a Rolex Milgauss, protecting the movement, specifically the ferrous hairspring, from powerful magnetic fields that might be encountered in the line of duty as a pilot or the kind of technically inclined fellow who might own a watch like this at ground level. The watch also with a screw-down crown. You can see the IWC fish logo on the crown, though it's been somewhat worn down by the effect of years. The watch 60 meters water resistant. You can see this modern classic, the IWC 3706, and make it yours on the Watchbox.